Meet Jim Marengo. He's one hell of a guy. A retired Detroit cop, rose to the rank of lieutenant.
That really makes you feel confident in him.
A guy with a great respect for the law. He's real tight with his former chief, Benny Napoleon.
Saying how he was real close in with his camp and his people.
He's dedicated to underprivileged kids.
You know, Mr. Rango kept telling me how much he cares about the kids in the area here.
He's a computer whiz with a BS degree from U of M Dearborn, a man who sacrifices for his kids.
Taking care of his 2 kids all by himself, and the mother isn't there.
In short, the kind of guy you'd admire and want to do business with.
We trusted him.
A lot of people trusted him with their money, for their paychecks, with their most sensitive business information. And all that talk about how great he is, don't believe a word of it. He's a con man.
He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes,
He'd still be out there hoodwinking people if not for the problem solvers.
Hey, Jim. Fancy meeting you here.
And wait till you hear where I found this snake.
You really think you could get away with it? Stealing money while you're working right down the hall from the problem solvers?
Stay away from him, girl.
Are you ready for this? That's the problem solver's office where I work. And just a few feet away down this hallway and around the corner is our computer room. That's where Arango worked. He was our computer guy until I got a tip from a viewer that he was a crook on the run from the law.
I went to work and dug through court records. Sure enough, I found out there was a warrant for his arrest. He embezzled $388,000 from this insurance company and skipped out before sentencing. He stole $10,000 worth of computer equipment from this fastener company. Then he sold it to the city of Taylor. He's also being sued by this Roseville company. They say he leased computer equipment from them and sold it to the Napoleon campaign.
We trusted him.
And you got burned.
Yes, big time.
How badly?
About $15,000.
The deeper I dug, the more dirt I found. For years, Arango skipped from job to job, place to place, cheating people, stealing, and escaping punishment. So what made it all work? All his lies. He
paraded around in this police lieutenant jacket, but I found out he was never a cop as he claimed. He did finagle his way into Benny Napoleon's campaign.
The next executive of Wayne County.
Here he is at the big announcement, but he wasn't tight with Napoleon. In fact, he screwed up the campaign computers and got him sued. Dedicated to underprivileged kids? Yeah, right. He promised to get free internet hookup at this center in low-income Delray. Instead, they got stuck with a big bill they couldn't pay, and the kids have no internet.
He stole this from the children, really.
And some family man he is, he's got a warrant out for unpaid child support.
So how'd he worm his way into Fox 2? He got in the door through a temp agency, but when I found out about those arrest warrants, he was out of here. I sure didn't want to turn him loose on somebody else.
Arango was avoiding the cops, but I tracked him down at this house owned by his new wife, wife number 5. I called the police and let them know where they could find him, and they did. 31 days to be exact, and a little humble pie. That was just until sentencing day. I'll tell you what the judge did in a minute. Right now, let me tell you about some other people who would like a piece of Jim Arango. The guy juggled a lot of balls. While at Fox 2, he also had deals going at all these places. They all had performance problems with Jim Arango. Why? Remember that BS degree? It's BS, all right. In fact, this guy has a PhD in BS. His knowledge of computers is limited.
I mean, it would be like going to have your car fixed by somebody who only knows how to change a tire. Would you trust that person to do your transmission work? I don't think so.
So how did Arango get by on the complicated computer stuff? He went to people like Craig Lease and Pamela Steinheiser for expert help. Problem is, he never paid them.
How much did he stiff you for?
Well over $2,000.
How much does he owe you?
Several $1,000.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
And now it's time to pay the piper. Sentencing day. No police jacket now. It's jail fatigues and chains. For ripping off that insurance company, the judge gives him a year in jail and 4 more on probation. Plus, he has to pay back the $388,000.
Obviously, if he fails to make a good faith effort in that regard, prison will be around the corner.